116 Minecraft. This is episode 6 on the BiffaCraft server, and oh my goodness, there's a creeper. Yeah, that's going to go well, isn't it? Particularly when I'm in F5 mode, so I'm going to put my helmet back on. So I was going to say it might not be morning for you, because it is morning here, but never mind. Right, what we're going to do with Mr. Creeper. And why am I in a boat? Well, that's a very good question. I'm going to show you in a minute. Let's see if I am able to take out this guy from in here. Why did I have a bow? I have got a bow. Okay, here we go. Come on, mister. There we go. I'm a pro. Now watch this. You'll be impressed with this. This is what we are going to be working on today. Look at this little dock area with stairs. Don't worry about the fact that it's one off. We need to fix that. You go up here and you go up here and you go around here and you go up here, and we're in the base. How cool is that? The idea, by the way, is to have another one sort of over here that leads into the same place, perhaps, or maybe one at the other side for the other bit of the base. I don't know. That's the plan. I'm going to go and get that that mob drop. And actually, before we do that, I will just try to see if I can find that gunpowder, because gunpowder's cool. So I might use some gunpowder. Yeah, before we do that, where is that? There should be a bit of XP as well from where I killed that creeper. Oh, you like my tree farm? Yeah, we also need to, but way back in episode, where is it? Way back in episode 1. No, around here somewhere. Way back in episode 1, I managed to steal 3 blocks of coal from Gamer Guy's base. I can't for the life of me find where this is. Is it up here somewhere? There's XP and I want it. There's XP. Somewhere is XP. It must have been here somewhere, over here. Do you think? Oh, it was on this hill, wasn't it? Okay. Let's try and go for the hill then. It was up on this hill. In fact, I haven't lit this hill up very well. In fact, let's be perfectly honest, I've not lit this hill up at all. There. Wow, that was worth it. And gunpowder, is there any gunpowder for me? Oh well, never mind. So clearly this hill needs torching, or maybe even blowing up. So you can see there, I've completely removed a bit of hill there and made a tree farm. Just because we always need wood, don't we? So yes, what we're going to be doing today is just making that little entrance area for the thing a little bit nicer for the boat dock. Because Gamer Guy was, you know, he just whinges. He was just whinging that there was no boat dock and saying, oh, you should make a dock because it's just a right thing. Actually, he wasn't. He was very nice about it. I think because he'd made 2 boat docks in recent episodes on BiffaCraft and on Hope Springs, I think he was excited about making boat docks. So that is what we're going to be doing. But for now, I'm just going to find out where I need to place these coal blocks at Gamer Guy's house, and I will meet you back over there. Yep. Okay, so we need to basically go and find a bed and sleep, and then yes, I'll just be doing that then. Oh, feather. Hello, feather. Right. I'll still take damage from this bed. That's a very good point. Let's have a look. No, I don't. That's good. Right, I'm just going to go over here, which is where the mine is. Well, it's not a mine, or is it a mine? I don't know. I've seen some cool stuff that he's done in here, but I need to replace those coal blocks. I shall make a point of telling Gamer Guy that I've replaced the coal blocks, because I felt really bad, even though he doesn't mind at all, because he's a lovely chap. That's just a stupid way to come down, wasn't it? Okay, if I was right, I have it on screen where it should be. I can hear grumblies. Grumblies? Googlies? I am looking for that place too. So those two, yes, that's right. So these two, have I got my coal? Yes, those two should be coal. And I believe that one should be coal as well. I think that's it for the coal that I stole. Coal that I stole, that rhymes. That's cool. I really like this path down. Hopefully nothing will get me. Okay, well, I'm back. This is the staircase that we're going to improve a bit. I want to try and work on a nice design for the walls. And you know what? I think the design I want is going to need 2 more extra blocks, which rather annoyingly means I'm going to have to widen this by 2 more blocks. I really need a better axe, but never mind. It's fine. So yeah, this is going to be interesting because what I want to do, I want to sort of have a bit of relief within the wall, which I think means I'm going to need a 3-block thick. I can't even speak today. I'm going to need a 3-block thick gap. Right, let's go ahead and basically take these out. Let's take that. I spent ages on this last night. I got to bed quite late, and I'm just gonna. It's gonna be fine. Why are my torches? Do I not have torches? I do have torches. There we go. Fortunately, I've got the shape of the roof now, so I can just follow what I've already got. Now, technically, this is actually open to the outside, but I think it's far enough away that mobs just don't kind of see you. Because I was working quite late into the Minecraft night on this, and I didn't get bothered by any mobs, so actually no, I need to go down. Yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually need to go down slightly more here, don't I? Because that's, yeah, that's right. There we go. And I think something like that. And I suspect those two have to go. Is this right? This is right. Those have to go. You get loads of stone. I did start using. Oh, I could have left those. I did start using my silk touch pick for this actually. And notice I'm not doing a time lapse just because I think it's a bit silly to do a time lapse. We've already had one cut about 1 minute into the video. I don't think we really need a time lapse as well quite yet. But this is just OCD, so I could have just made the thing narrower, but I wanted 4 wide for some reason, even though I'm not a great fan of things that are 4. I like them to be 3 or 5 in. Oh, hello, Cole. 3 or 5 in Minecraft. I really need to do some serious mining to get this pit repaired, or preferably build my XP farm. As long as I build the XP farm before this pick runs out, it's fine. It's Unbreaking 3. That's quite a lot of coal there. I like that. I'm still quite confused as to how I'm going to build my base, really. Been playing with some ideas in creative, not on here obviously. I'm just not sure it works. Right, let's put another torch here. In fact, I think we'll fill this in. It's a good way of, I've said this before, it's a good way of getting rid of spare cobble, is this. So you can just basically lose it in a wall, and we're probably going to change the wall anyway. So here's the way this goes. We don't need that now. Oh. Now this is actually quite nice because it's half slabbed, which means things won't spawn. Well, things won't spawn anyway because the light level's high enough, and we probably need those there, and we might even need those there, which is all fine. But now this is off by too many. I had great fun making this. It's like a bucket of water job this was. Well, I think just to even out the way a bit, I'm going to use my silk touch pick for this bit. So I'm going to go, I'm going to have to go 3 blocks further, aren't I? Yes, I am. So there we go. Which might make this a tad dark. So I'm just going to put the... I'm not going to be too careful about where I place the torches because I'm going to have to put some lighting in here anyway. I've got a really good idea for a cool design involving sea lanterns, as sea lanterns seem to be fairly plentiful. So we'll sort that out. I'm so pleased with this pickaxe, it's absolutely awesome. How near are we? And is it? It is night time as well. I might go up and sleep, you know, just because I can. Through my new staircase, we'll go and sleep. Yes, it is. It's completely dark, isn't it? Yep. Look at that. Which reminds me, I need to light that island up over there, so mobs don't spawn. And we'll go back and continue a bit in mine. In fact, I think rather than doing the standard time-lapse thing that I do, I think I'm just going to do this and I should be back in a minute. And there we are. There's the outside. I know it's a bit OCD this, but you've got to do what you've got to do, really. You know, I heard somebody on the server, I saw somebody in the chat on the server a few nights ago saying, I'm just moving a desert temple over by 3 blocks or something, which was quite funny, really. I thought, I know what you mean, you've got to get it right, haven't you? I've decided also that this roof is a bit too on the low side, so I'm going to take 1 more block off this as well, just to completely wreck this pickaxe. However, depth strider or whatever it is, whatever the thing is that makes you walk better in water is awesome. I just want this to be nice, you know. I want it to be a really nice entrance to the base, even though it's not going to be the main entrance, obviously. But just, you know, if ever you're out sailing, it's not difficult just to come in here. And if I could make water, I don't know if you can sail boats uphill. I suspect you can't. But if you could, it'd be great. You could just sail right into the base, couldn't you? Might go down a water slide thing. In fact, you know what? I don't need to take all those torches off because we don't need to do it for because they're actually, yes. Think sensibly. Yeah, because we're just extending this way, so that's fine. But we'll fiddle with all this because we're going to be putting some sort of awesome design in around the side. Let's get our rubbishy shovel, and then I need to go and unload some of this stuff, I think. Right, there we go. That's the size of what it's going to be. So let's quickly nip upstairs and unload some of this rubbish. Then we can start on the actual designy bit, which is kind of okay. So, stone first of all. That's everything apart from cobblestone. So that's stone. I'm going to need this in a minute, I know I am. Stone, but we'll take it out of our inventory for now, we can always come back for it. Cobblestone is already getting full. Dirt is... where? There. Gravel. Yeah, that's how much gravel I've got so far from this wonderful Extreme Hills biome. Just have a sip of my tea. Ooh. Oh, my tea's gone cold. That's disgusting. Never mind. Actually, it's not disgusting. Nip back down the hole of doom and see where we are. This is where I might need my little buckets. I'm going to put some of the things I might not need immediately up here. Probably don't need fish. Probably don't need wood in my offhand. Yeah, because obviously now, yeah, I'm going to need to, you see here, this is now in the wrong place. And I suspect this isn't going to play nice either. I rather hope this would just flow. I'm really impressed the way this is just filling itself. And then it looks like it's actually turning to night again. Oh look, there's the... See, there's the sun setting behind that hill. A hill which needs lighting up. Oh yeah, that's brilliant. Look, it's all changing to salt spots before my eyes. Look at that, look at that, look at that, that's brilliant. That's superb. I'm very, very impressed with that. I didn't have to use my buckets at all. In fact, I can probably put them back in the sleep, and then I'll put them back in the chest. Good night all. Sleeping is very interesting the way it seems to work on this server. I happened to sleep at exactly the same time as Minecraft Man, who's one of the other excellent players on the server, and suddenly it started thundering, and apparently that's the thing. Apparently somebody, yeah, apparently so he says, when two players sleep at the same time, it starts thundering. That's really weird. I always carry a bucket of water with me anyway. While we're up here, mob drops. And what's the other thing I need to do? Oh, I don't know. Cobblestone. For some reason I'm putting flint in valuables. I don't quite know why. But let's have a look. Right, let's go down here. And see how that is looking. Apart from a little under... you see, that's good. I actually quite like this wider thing, but I think we're going to fill it in. So having come all the way down here, I think now I just need to go and get my stone. Which of course is in the stone chest. Let's get a few stacks of that. And while we're at it, put that in there. Make sure the stone is on our hotbar. Oh, I need to show you this as well. I'll just... In fact, no, I'll show you that from the outside, because we can come around and have a look at it in the boat, can't we? Yeah. So that I need to fix up. This, I just need to get my stone and do something like this, because this now doesn't need to be water, but I'm really impressed with the fact this is all turned to source blocks. That has saved me such a job, because it took me ages to do this. Not ages, but... you know, picking up water, placing it down. That's why I made so many buckets, just to make the job easier. And actually, on the left up here, actually a bit of a cave. It was a water-filled cave, so there weren't any monsters. No monsters for me to kill. But this is really quite good. Right, that's one stack of blocks used. Go up here now. We need to make some sort of grand entrance here as well, don't we? Presumably. Oh yeah, perfect. Is that 3 wide? That is 3 wide, isn't it? Yes, so we probably need to go another one, don't we? I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm just going to sail out. Turn the boat round with my fantastic boating skills. I just want to show you something around the other side. Here we go. I don't know if you can see up there, right at the top. But I've added. In fact, I probably ought to show you from the other side of that hill, shouldn't I? Oh, there's coal there. I didn't know there was coal there. How have I missed that? Let's have a look from this side. Yeah, there you go. I built like a top floor. Just, there's nothing in there yet. Oh, gamer guy, I borrowed some cactus from you. Sorry, but I'll return it. When I find some more cactus, I will return it. Yeah, to get that cactus green dye. I couldn't find cactus anywhere. It was really weird. Oh, that's looking good, actually. It's looking like a good base entrance, that. I like that. So I need to put... I'll leave that boat there for a minute. I need to go fill this in. This is right, isn't it? Right. Now here's a question for all you Minecrafters out there. If you have a Silk Touch pick with mending, is that a bit pointless? Because the very fact that it's Silk Touch means that you don't get any XP from stuff. Right, what I'm just gonna try and plan a bit of a design here. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. So I think for now I'm just going to start with how many sea lanterns do I have. I've got a lot of sea lanterns. That's good. That should be. I'll take 2 stacks with me for now because that should be plenty. In fact, no, before I do that, in fact, I might bring a crafting table down. No, I don't have to bring a crafting table. I've got plenty of crafting tables up here. What I need is, I like diorite. I really, well, particularly in this texture pack anyway. So have we got what's polished diorite? We need polished andesite diorite. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take 6 stacks of polished diorite. I don't like unpolished diorite. I think some prismarine might be involved down here as well, so I'll grab some of that. I think I have some of that. That's andesite, that's diorite. So I'll tell you what, put the andesite back in the stone chest, and in fact, put the coal chest. Do we need to make some more? No, we won't do that now. Okay. So prismarine I was after. I think just normal regular prismarine is going to be involved somewhere here, because I think the chances of us getting any more ink sacs or lots of ink sacs is going to be a problem. I did manage to make some dark prismarine for the top, which is a real problem. The problem was that there's just no prismarine anywhere to be seen. Sorry, prismarine? Ink sacs. Anyway, squid, that's the one I'm after. Right, well, let's go over here and see. Is it really nearly going? It must be time for me to end the episode then, but I'm not going to do that just yet. So my idea for this was to have a kind of pattern. We'll go right to the end, I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll show you what I had in mind. A sea lantern, polished diorite, like that. You see? Sea lantern. Oh, not again. I like this stuff. You see? And then now we really, I could do with coming in one block here. So actually I didn't need to remove that at all. So I'm just going to pack this out with a bit of whatever I've got in my inventory, which is probably just going to be normal stone. I think polished diorite. I'm going to stick a bit of stone up there just in case anything decides it wants to spawn. Yeah, there we go. So we'll put a sea lantern up there as well. Let's get rid of that boat. I think we're going to do. I don't know what I'm going to fill this in with yet. We're going to do 2, 3. And the idea is the whole thing should just wrap around. 1, 2. Oops, I've gone up too far there. 2, 3. Is it night time yet? No. Oh, I've gone. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's where the sea lantern should go. 2, 3. 1, 2. I just want to see what this looks like, really. I'm going to do a bit of this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's wrong though, because this was supposed to be coming down again here. So, oh dear, I'm not concentrating, and what's throwing me off is this extra wide. Yeah, the extra wide thing going on. So that actually I can put stone back in there. So we kind of want to be coming down here, don't we? With yes, that's right. So 1, fairly low ceiling here, but that's fine. It's meant to be you're not meant to walk on this anyway, so that's fine. So we would put stone in here, obviously. This would be a stone wall. And we can fill this in at some later date. I'm sure I will. And then we have that, that and that. Pad this out with, which is going dark now. And finally, same here. 1, 2, 3. Now I'll probably have another rotation of this starting as well. So we'll end up with 2 concentric circles, just to give a bit more light. So I'm going to go and sleep, I think, and I'll be back with you to finish this. In fact, I think this is where the time lapse comes in, isn't it? I think this is clearly an appropriate moment for a time lapse. And why did I not take a bed down with me? I have no idea, but I shall see you in a minute. So far, I need to kind of decide how I'm doing the rest of this and fill in the back, which I might do with cobblestone. Let's see if I can get some of this prismarine involved. I might need to get some more prismarine, but prismarine is actually not expensive. I don't know if it was too much to have the rest of the walls in prismarine or not. It might be. Let's have a go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it might be actually. I might need to... I want to do something else here. I think now let's see if this tunnel's okay. Maybe. What do we think? What do we think? Well, to be honest, I think that's got potential, but I think I'm probably going to have a play around off camera with this just to get it right. In fact, it's probably high time I ended the episode. We've got a bit of a time lapse there, so it's all good. I've got all the things you need for an episode. Let's go into F5 mode, or other F5 mode. Take some things out of my hands. I always like to do this, you know me. There we go. Hopefully you can see me. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And I'm very interested to see what you want to see in terms of time lapses. Do you like time lapses? Do you like me just to do a cut, do some work, come back to it, do some work, come back to it? Just let me know in the comments. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you really like the video, or leave us a comment. You know the idea. Likes on videos are good because that helps our profile in YouTube. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll see you very soon. Bye.